Hello children, welcome to our special English hour where we will learn lots of new things and have fun while doing it. Today we will start our day with a fun tongue twister. Are you all ready? Let's get started. Do you all remember the tongue twister that we did? Today I have a new tongue twister for you. This tongue twister sounds very easy, but it's a bit confusing. Are you all ready for this challenge? Come on. The tongue twister is black background, brown background. Sounds easy, right? Let's try saying this a little faster. Black background, brown background. Black background, brown background. Black background, brown background. I was able to say this. Now, let's try increasing our speed a little more. Black background, brown background, black background. I was not able to say it. Were you? Now, challenge your friends to say this faster at least 5 times. Children, our today's poem was written during the civil rights movement of the United States of America. Do you know what civil rights are? Civil rights are rights of the citizens. In India, we have many rights. Some of them are right to education, right to freedom of thought and expression, and right to equality and justice. बच्चों, आज की हमारी कविता अमेरिका के सिविल राइट्स मूवमेंट के दौरान लिखी गई थी। क्या आपको पता है सिविल राइट्स क्या होते हैं? सिविल राइट्स यानी कि नागरिकों के अधिकार, हमारे और कई सारे अधिकार हैं, जैसे कि बोलने की आजादी और अपने आप को व्यक्त करना। हमें न्याय मिलने का भी अधिकार है। Children, have you heard of civil disobedience movements? When India was under the clutches of British Raj, we had to go through lot of struggle. There were many movements launched to fight the British government. One such movement was the civil disobedience movement. Dandi March is one such example. This march was led by Mahatma Gandhi, and this march was against the salt tax laid by the British government. This movement is also known as Salt Satyagraha. जब हमारा देश ब्रिटिश राज से लड़ रहा था, तब हमने कई आंदोलन लड़े. Now, let's learn some new words. You will see these words in the poem when we read it. So I request you to please make a note of these words in your notebook and try to guess what they mean. आज हम कुछ नए शब्द सीखेंगे. मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप इन शब्दों को अपने नोटबुक में लिखें और गेस करने की कोशिश करें कि इन शब्दों का क्या अर्थ है. Believe, believe, believe. Only when we believe in ourselves, we will be able to do something. Afraid, afraid, afraid. Reema was afraid of the dark. Peace, peace, peace. Dove is a symbol of peace. Truth, truth, truth. We must always speak the truth. Overcome. 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 Madhu was able to overcome her shyness. I hope you remember these words and have been able to guess what these words mean. Now, let's read a poem from our textbook. The name of the poem is We Shall Overcome. I would request you to please open page number 35 of your textbook. I will be reading this poem and I want you to point at the words as I read them. And if you don't have a textbook, listen to me carefully. आज हम एक कविता पढ़ेंगे. इस कविता का नाम है We Shall Overcome. मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप अपने टेक्स्ट बुक का 35वां पन्ना खोलें और उन शब्दों को पॉइंट करें. अगर आपके पास टेक्स्ट बुक ना हो तो आप मुझे ध्यान से सुनिए. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Here, the poet is talking about having faith. He says that the problems are now, but we will overcome these problems in a short while, which is why we must have faith. यहाँ पे कवि ये कह रहे हैं कि हमारी परेशानियां थोड़ी देर के लिए है, इसीलिए हमें विश्वास रखना चाहिए कि हम इन परेशानियों से बाहर निकलेंगे. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Here, the poet talks about walking hand in hand. What do you think the poet is trying to say here? Here, the poet is trying to say that we must fight this fight together. Only when we are united, we will be stronger. यहाँ पे कवि ये कहना चाहते हैं कि हम सबको साथ में लड़ना होगा. जब हम सब एक साथ लड़ेंगे, तब ही हम जीत पाएंगे. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid today. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Here, the poet is trying to say that we should not be afraid, which means we should be confident and we should not lose our hope. Because if we lose our hope, we will not be able to overcome this fight. यहाँ कवि ये कहना चाहते हैं कि हमें अपना हौसला बुलंद रखना चाहिए और डरना नहीं चाहिए. अगर हम डर गए तो हम कामयाबी हासिल नहीं कर पाएंगे. The truth shall make us free. The truth shall make us free. The truth shall make us free someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Here, the poet is trying to say that the truth never hides and we are fighting for the truth, which is why we will definitely win. यहाँ कवि ये कहना चाहते हैं कि सच्चाई की कभी हार नहीं होती और हमारी लड़ाई सच्चाई के लिए है, इसीलिए हम नहीं हारेंगे. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Children, did you notice anything strange about the way I was reading the poem? There were certain lines that were repeated many times. This poem is actually a song. This song became very famous during the civil rights movement of the United States of America. This song inspired many movements all over the world. One of them was also India. Our own country has a Hindi version of this song. You all might have heard it. It's called हम होंगे कामयाब. मैंने जो अभी कविता पढ़ी, ये एक बहुत फेमस गाना है. इस गाने का हिंदी में भी संभाषण किया गया है, जिसका नाम है हम होंगे कामयाब. Now, let's try to sing this song together. Come on.
We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome someday. We'll walk hand in hand, we'll walk hand in hand, we'll walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome someday. We are not afraid, we are not afraid, we are not afraid today. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome someday. The truth shall make us free, the truth shall make us free, the truth shall make us free someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome someday. We shall live in peace, we shall live in peace, we shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome someday.
Children, you must have read certain sentences where the word do is used. This is to put emphasis on the sentence, which means it is to state how important the sentence is. In the poem, we see that the poet says, we do believe. When we hear this sentence, we realize that the poet really does believe, which is why the sentence sounds very important. Now, I would request you to write 3 sentences using the word do. हमने कई सारे sentences पढ़े होंगे जिसमें do नाम के शब्द का इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. ये शब्द हम तब इस्तेमाल करते हैं जब हमें एक सेंटेंस की अहमियत बढ़ानी हो। इस कविता में कवि वी डू बिलीव ये सेंटेंस बार बार दोहराते हैं। ये सेंटेंस जब भी दोहराया गया है, हमें पता चलता है कि कवि सच में विश्वास रखते हैं। अब मैं चाहती हूं कि आप डू नाम का शब्द इस्तेमाल करके 3 नए sentences बनाइए। Children, did you write 3 sentences using the word do? Now, have a look at my sentences. My first sentence is, I do like to eat jalebis. I really love jalebis, which is why I am using the word do here to emphasize on it. My second sentence is, I do need to sleep. Human body requires 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day. But sometimes I don't get enough sleep, which is why my mother keeps on saying, you need to sleep. So here I am using the word do to emphasize the importance of sleep. Now, my third sentence. My third sentence is, I do love to dance. Dancing is one of my favorite hobbies. It is one of the things that I love to do the most. It is very important for me, which is why I am using the word do here to say how important dance is for me. So these were my 3 sentences using the word do. I hope you also wrote all the 3 sentences. Children, when we use the words we shall, it shows how firm we are about the things that we are saying. In the poem, the poet uses the words we shall a lot of times, and that shows the firmness or the determination of the poet. If you have a look at our pledge, we feel that whoever has written the pledge is very firm on the words that they are using. Now, I would request you to write 3 sentences using the words we shall. अब मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप we shall ये words use करके 3 sentences बनाएं। क्या हम ये कर सकते हैं? चलिए फिर। Children, I hope you were able to form 3 sentences using the words we shall. I will show you my sentences. My first sentence is, we shall treat all living creatures equally. My second sentence is, we shall treat everyone with respect. And my last sentence is, we shall study hard and make our parents proud. Now, if you have a look at all the three sentences, it feels like I am taking a pledge or an oath. These are like my promises to myself, where I am being very firm about the things that I want to do. अगर आप इन sentences को गौर से देखोगे तो आपको ये समझ में आएगा कि इन sentences में मैं कुछ promises कर रही हूँ और मैं इन promises के बारे में बहुत firm हूँ. मैं चाहती हूँ कि मैं ये promises fulfill करूँ. I hope you were also able to form 3 such sentences. Children, I hope you remember that there are 3 types of tenses. Can you all tell me which are those? Yes, there is present tense, past tense and future tense. Previously, we spoke about past tense. Today, we will talk about future tense. Can you all tell me what do you think future tense is? Future tense is used when we are talking about something that is going to happen. Present tense is something that is happening currently. Past tense is something that has already happened and future tense is something that is going to happen. आज हम भविष्य काल के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. भविष्य काल यानी वो घटना जो होने वाली है. Now, what we will do is, you will see a few sentences on your screen. These sentences will be in past tense and you have to convert them in future tense. अभी आपको आपके स्क्रीन पे कुछ sentences दिखाई देंगे. ये sentences भूतकाल में है और आपको इन्हें भविष्य काल में चेंज करना है. I will give you an example. If the sentence is Raman went to school. This sentence is in past tense. And how can we say that? Because the word is went, which means Raman has already gone to school. Now, if I have to change this sentence to future tense, I will say Raman will go to school. Raman will go. He has already not gone or he is not going, but he will go to school. So just like this, you will see a few sentences on your screen which will be in past tense. And just like how I showed you how you are supposed to change them to future tense. Can we all give it a try? Come on, children. I hope you were able to convert these sentences in future tense. Let's have a look. The first sentence was, Amruta is standing on the chair. Its future tense will be Amruta will stand on the chair. The next sentence was, I watched a movie yesterday. Its future tense will be, I will watch a movie tomorrow. The third sentence was, a boy is riding a bicycle. Its future tense will be, a boy will ride a bicycle. The fourth sentence was, the stranger went through this road. Its future tense will be, the stranger will go through this road. Now, the last sentence was, we went on a picnic last year. Its future tense will be, we will go on a picnic next year. Now, for homework, I request you to translate the poem. Today, the poem that we learnt was We Shall Overcome. And if you remember, I told you that this poem has many translations. So I request you to translate this poem in your mother tongue. Now, I would like to end this session on that note. I will see you in our next session. Until then, take care and stay safe. Bye.